Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news China's struggling to attract new foreign direct investment. But first, American new housing starts were expected to be a bit soft in June, but they fell more than expected, down 8% from May and down 15.3% below the June 2022 level. But there was a minor uptick in new mortgage applications last week, up 1% from a week earlier, but they're still 21% lower than year-ago levels. Perhaps the weekly gain related to the fallback in the benchmark mortgage interest rate, which spiked to over 7% the week before last, but fell back to levels it's broadly been since early June. And China confirmed that its foreign direct investment fell in the 6 months to June by 2.7%. The rise in June from May was only $13.7 billion, the lowest increment since the pandemic for that period. That continuing weakness underscores the overall lackluster direction of their economy. Yesterday, they had to issue a pledge to improve conditions for private businesses in an attempt to reassure the business sector they are serious about finding ways to rekindle their economic momentum. It is going to take more than Beijing talk, however. In the EU, their consumer price inflation rate was confirmed at 5.5% in June, the lowest level since January 2022, mainly due to the decline in energy prices. However, the core rate, which excludes volatile food and energy, picked up to 5.5%. Any way you look at it, this is far lower than the 9% rate of a year ago. Meanwhile, in the UK, their CPI inflation rate fell to 7.9% in June from 8.7% in May and 9.4% a year ago. They may not be making the progress that their EU neighbours are, but markets cheered the direction anyway. Their core inflation rate is now down to 6.9%. The US Treasury 10-year yield will start today at 3.75% and down 5 basis points from yesterday. And the price of gold will start today at $1,978 an ounce. That's up $3 from yesterday. And oil prices are little changed at just under $75.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is at $79.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar starts today a quarter cent lower at 62.5 US cents. Against the Aussie, with little changed at 92.3 Australian cents, and against the euro, we're still at 55.9 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index has stayed down at 70, unchanged from yesterday. Get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.